There's a ton of ways to enjoy a great whiskey. But above all else, the best way is all by itself. Contradiction by Smooth Ambler. What's going on, fam? Jawan Caesar here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be going at some cinematic B-roll shots of a whiskey commercial. I'm gonna be showing you guys a few tips that I have, a few things that I've learned along the way on how to shoot a cinematic commercial, make it look dope, blend it all together nicely into a well-cohesive commercial. Today we're using a Contradiction whiskey by Smooth Ambler. I'm a big fan of their products. I enjoy their whiskey quite a bit. They're not paying me for this video, but maybe they will in the future, hopefully. We'll see about that. I'm just doing this one just to show you guys some skills, show you guys a few things, and let's get it. I'm about to start setting up the lighting, setting up the set for everything, but let's get it. So guys, we got the setup here. I kept it pretty simple with the look that I got. Just going for a 2-light setup. I might add a third one here and there for a couple things, but for the most part, we kept it pretty simple. I have here this big diffusion sheet, just a white diffusion sheet to cut down the light and make it a lot softer because I prefer the soft light look. And then we have our Godox VL300 right here, blasting into it. And this is just spreading all that light out to make it a lot softer and make the light source larger, which makes it a softer light. And then behind, I have just a Aperture M9, just giving that backlight into the bottle to light up the actual drink, to make it look a lot more appealing and just to give it that pop and separation from the background. We're gonna knock out a few shots here on the tripod and the Lazy Susan that I got right here on Amazon. Very cheap, very effective as well. So we're gonna use that. I got a couple poster boards here, one white, one black. This white one is bouncing off some of this light, acting as a fill to light this side of the label a little better. And I have this black one in the back here, just providing some negative fill because I didn't want too much light coming from that side. But yeah, let's knock out some of these shots. Let's get it. So I'm just now realizing that I kind of didn't forget, but forgot to wipe down the bottle a little bit because I was messing around earlier, just doing some test stuff and left a bunch of fingerprints on it. So obviously you want to make sure that there's no fingerprints on the product, that the product is nice and clean without any fingerprints or anything like that, or as clean as you can get it. Also, I forgot to mention, on the back of the bottle, I cut out a piece of paper, white paper, and stuck it to the back of the bottle just to spread out and diffuse that light for the backlight. And it also helps just give it more of a deeper color look. You'll see as I'm showing this B-roll here. But yeah, so what that does is it just allows that light that's being hit with the backlight to spread out more evenly across the whole bottle, and for you to see the actual liquid better. I also have with me here just a small list of a few shots that I wanted to get, that I knew I wanted to get for sure, just to play it safe, and then also for time's sake, just to make sure, you know, I'm not sitting here for 10 hours trying to shoot different things. So I have a list of things that I would get done. Like if I finish all these by themselves, I could create a proper good video. Also, obviously, while I'm here, I'll be making up things as I go along the way and getting a little creative, just to see what can work and what doesn't work. But it always helps to have a plan, have some type of plan, have a list of certain shots that you want to get just for time's sake. I'm also shooting a bunch of these in 4K 24, just because of the fact that with the Lazy Susan and the tripod, I won't need to slow anything down because the Lazy Susan's already moving pretty slow. So if anything, I'll just be speeding some of these clips up and doing some speed ramping here and there. But yeah, it's pretty smooth already. I got a few of the intro shots, the simple things. And now what I'm gonna do is get a lot tighter and get into some macro shots of the label and some more details of maybe the bottle cap or the top. And I don't have a macro lens anymore. So what I do have are these macro tubes from Mikey. I don't know how to say it, but either way, I have these macro tubes from them. I've had these for a few years now, and I've been using them for a lot of macro things, and these are pretty amazing for the price. They were only about 30 bucks when I got them. And they come in a pack of 2, obviously different sizes that give you different sizes or different focal lengths, quote unquote, of macro, or different distances, different minimal distances. And you can also use them both together to get some crazy stuff, which is sometimes it's a little too close, but I'll use one of these just to get some very tight shots of the label and other parts of the bottle and see how they come out. And the great thing is they just go right onto the whatever lens you have. You just get it on there, boom. Wait, 1 second. Here we go. Boom, get it on there, and then it goes right onto your camera if you have this mount. I have obviously Sony E-mount. The camera that I'm using, by the way, is the Sony A7siii. The lens that I'm going to mainly be using for this is the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. I have right here an Atomos Shinobi as my monitor that I'm using to really look at the details and all the other stuff that we have here. And yeah, I think I told you guys about the lights. I got a little backdrop here. I'll link that in the description below as well, as with everything else that I'm using here. But let's see how some of these macro shots pop up. So the shot that we're about to get now is the final hero shot. This will just be the shot of presenting the bottle of whiskey with also a glass of it right next to it, just looking majestic. That's why they call it the hero shot. Just make sure, you know, I have this glass. This is a Glencairn glass, which I think are pretty dope, and they're made for drinking whiskey and other drinks neat. And I just think they look pretty fire. The shape and everything is pretty dope. So I'm gonna use these and get it have a similar lighting style as we've been using, and just get a nice still hero shot of that. Another thing is, I see a lot of people that use like glass cleaner and glass spray to make it nice and clean, but I'm not wasting any liquor. That's just me. So I just wash it nicely with some good dishwasher soap and dry it off completely, and it comes out pretty smooth. So this is how we're gonna do it. So right now, here's setting up for a pour shot. We got the Glencairn glass right here in the middle. Got a small backlight back here in the corner. Same light that we've been working with, just trying to keep that consistent lighting for the most part. Hopefully I can get this right on the first try. We'll see how that goes. Let's go. I'll also be shooting this at a slightly faster frame rate. I'm only gonna go 120. Could go 240, but I don't think I'll be needing that much. But yeah, we're gonna see how it looks. I want it to be kind of smooth. I don't want it to be super slow-mo. Yeah, here we go. Also, I'm gonna be using this metal tin with the spout, just so I can get a cleaner pour from the bottle instead of pouring from the bottle. Because a lot of times when you pour from the bottle, it'll drip a little bit from the neck, from the spout. So this would kind of avoid that. Yeah, try it out. Okay, just a quick thing for this pour shot. What I did here, you see I already had that small backlight, the M9 there. I also added another one up there. It's a Godox SL60 right there. Just to add a little bit of a different side, a kicker from another side. Still got the same here with the Godox and the big diffuser. Just gonna try that out here, see how it comes out. Same pour. All right, we're down to the last shot. Final shot, my favorite, the most fun, the pour shot. I got that backlight set up like right above or right below where I'm gonna be pouring, just to get that nice backlit flow of the whiskey, to make it pop, make it shine, make it glisten, do all that golden stuff that it does. And hopefully I get this right on the first couple tries. With the focus, I already found the focus where I needed to be. Now I got this bowl here, obviously, because we're not just gonna be pouring a big pour into a glass, because we'll probably miss. But yeah, let's do it. That's pretty good. Let's get a different pour angle slightly. Just try to sauce it up a little bit. Kind of going towards the camera. See how it goes. All right, guys, so we got all the shots that we needed. Worked through a few obstacles that we had during the time of the shoot. Let's see what we got.
There's a ton of ways to enjoy a great whiskey. But above all else, the best way is all by itself. Contradiction by Smooth Ambler.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you'd be so kind, like, subscribe down there. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, leave it down in the comment section below. See y'all in the next one.